Welcome back to the Utah Divorce Terms Glossary video series. Most definitions are from or based upon Black's Law Dictionary, but some definitions are taken from Utah sources or are my own. Today's term is, fittingly, divorce. Divorce is the legal ending of a marriage, specifically the legal dissolution of a marriage by a court, also termed marital dissolution, dissolution of marriage. Divorce and annulment are different things. Now let's talk about various terms you may hear when discussing divorce itself. Bifurcated divorce, also known as divisible divorce. A divorce whereby the marriage itself is dissolved, but the issues incident to the divorce, such as alimony, child custody, visitation, and the division of assets, are reserved until a later proceeding, also termed bifurcated divorce. Collaborative divorce. A divorce negotiated in a non-adversarial forum, usually between spouses who, with or without a lawyer, are assisted as needed by a team of neutral experts in law, mental health, and financial matters, such as taxes and real estate. Contested divorce. A divorce that one spouse opposes in court. A divorce in which the spouses litigate. In this sense, although both spouses may want the divorce, they disagree on the terms of the divorce decree, and therefore they have a contested divorce. Compare with uncontested divorce. Fault divorce, a divorce granted to one spouse on the basis of some proven wrongful act, grounds for divorce, in other words, by the other spouse. Although Utah permits no-fault divorce, divorce can still be sought on the grounds of fault in Utah, and a spouse's fault in precipitating the divorce can still be considered, especially when dividing marital property or awarding alimony. The fault basis for divorce in Utah is articulated in Utah Code Section 30-3-13A. And here they are. Impotency of the respondent at the time of marriage, adultery committed by the respondent subsequent to marriage, willful desertion of the petitioner by the respondent for more than 1 year, willful neglect of the respondent to provide for the petitioner the common necessaries of life, habitual drunkenness of the respondent, conviction of the respondent for a felony, cruel treatment of the petitioner by the respondent to the extent of causing bodily injury or great mental distress to the petitioner, irreconcilable differences of the marriage, which is the one part that is not actually a fault basis, incurable insanity, or when the husband and wife have lived separately under a decree of separate maintenance of any state for 3 consecutive years without cohabitation. Okay, a few more divorce terms. Irreconcilable differences divorce. That's a divorce granted on the grounds of persistent and unresolvable disagreements between the spouses. No-fault divorce. A divorce in which the parties are not required to prove fault or grounds beyond a showing of the irretrievable breakdown of the marriage or irreconcilable differences. And finally, uncontested divorce. A divorce that is unopposed by the spouse who did not initiate it. Compare that to contested divorce.